Hi there, welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona. Today's class is a 60-minute energizing continuous Vinyasa flow class, and we begin practice with a brief meditation establishing an even rhythmic cadence to your breath, and then we flow quite continuously, building length and strength in all the major muscle groups. It's quite a mindful, constant flow, and you won't need any props for class today, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks so much for joining. Namaste. And begin your practice sitting in any comfortable seat and arranging yourself so you feel supported and elegantly tall through your spine. And once you arrive, take a moment to shrug your shoulders toward your ears and then softly release them down, making space across your collarbones, and dropping an anchor into your seat, gently closing your eyes. And finding a still point of focus for your eyes behind the eyelids. Calling your attention into your body and observing all the sensations that are present for you in your body right now. Begin to zoom your awareness to your breath. Feel its rise and fall, and just follow its natural cycle, sensing the spontaneous pauses between your breath. On top of the in-breath, that momentary stillness. Bottom of the out-breath, your breath suspended. Let's just exaggerate that pattern now with a box breath. And in this practice, we breathe evenly, breathing in for the count of 3, pausing, holding the breath for the count of 3, exhale for 3, and hold your breath, count of 3. Beginning in your own time, take 3 rounds of breath. And taking a natural breath in and a slow breath out. One more cycle of breath. Dropping your chin toward your chest, eyes to the back of your eyelids. And gently blink open your eyes. And make your way to a kneeling position at the back of your mat. Take any props there that may make you feel more comfortable, perhaps a blanket underneath your seat on top of your heels, or stay cross-legged if your knees don't like deep flexion. Sitting tall, fingertips by your side. Take a nice slow breath in, reach the arms overhead. Feel the pause, top of your in-breath. Press your palms, take your hands to your heart center. Keep the press of your hands, arms up overhead. And exhale, release your hands down by your side. Again, we'll add on arms overhead, breathing in. palms press. Prayer hands to your heart center as you breathe out. Hands straight up overhead as you breathe in. As you exhale now, float the arms behind your back and interlace your fingers. Wait for your in-breath. Lift and open your heart, fists pull down. Exhale, gently fold any amount over your legs. Let your in-breath glide you back up. And as you exhale, just turn the hands inside out, palms toward the floor. Release your fingertips down by your side. On your in-breath, arms rise, palms press. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Send your palms skyward. Raise the hips now. Knees just underneath your hips. Standing on your shins, and we'll take a twist. Left arm back, right arm forward. Sweep the arms forward, overhead, back to center, breathing in. Exhale, twist to your right. Right arm back, left arm forward. Arms reach up overhead. On your exhale, coming into tabletop. Hands to the floor underneath your shoulders, fingers spread. Keep flowing with your breath. Inhale into cow pose, arching the spine, looking up. Exhale into cat, doming your spine. Take 2 more rounds in each direction. On your in-breath, returning to neutral now, stay for your out-breath, fingers spread. On your inhale, raise and extend your right leg back. As you exhale, knee in toward your nose, curl in. Inhale, right leg extends. Take your left arm forward now for a momentary balance. And then return to all fours. 2 hands down. Left side now, left leg reaches back. Core lunge in the air, breathing out. Inhale, extend. Right arm reaches forward now. Exhale, right hand to the floor, left knee to the floor. 1 more each side. Right leg reaches back. Core lunge. Inhale, right leg, left arm, balance. And back to all fours. 2 hands down, left leg rises. Core lunge. Left leg reaches back. Right arm reaches forward. Balance. And then hands down, your knee down. Last round, and we'll pause in our balance. Right leg reaches back. Core lunge in the air. Inhale, right leg back, left arm forward. Pause here and balance. And keeping your hips level and avoid your belly spilling. Or if it's available to you, you can reach back, left hand to catch your right foot. Kicking your foot into your hand, inviting your left shoulder to lift and roll open. Creating a little bit more space between the floor and your right thigh. On your inhale, release. And hand to the floor, knee to the floor. Final side now, left side now. 2 hands down, left leg reaches. Core lunge in the air. Left leg reaches back, right arm forward. Pause. Finding that symmetry across your hip points, abdominal engagement. And an option to take that bind, reaching back now for your left foot. And staying for 1 more steady breath cycle. Inhale, release. And hands to the floor. Sending your seat to your heels and making your way into a child's pose. Extending your arms forward, spreading all your fingers so your elbows are straight there. We'll continue to flow in a moment, but just know that you can rest here in child's pose anytime during your practice, whenever you need to do less. And your breath is your best guide, aiming to keep it silky smooth and supporting you as you flow. Next Vinyasa we'll repeat 3 times. Wait for your in-breath and then glide up onto all fours, and feel free to modify here, keeping the knees down. Otherwise, as you exhale, 2 straight legs, plank pose, pushing the floor away. Inhale here. Exhale to the floor, chaturanga, coming onto your belly. Cobra pose now, but without recruiting your hands for leverage, just using your core back strength to lift. Exhale, peel down, roll on the knees. Return to child's pose. We'll do that twice more, gliding up onto all fours. Either keep the knees down or 2 straight legs. Plank pose, inhale. Exhale to the earth. Cobra pose without your hands, just lifting up. Exhale, peel down, roll on the knees. Balasana, child's pose. Keep your arms reaching out, up onto all fours, breathing in. Plank pose. And lower to the floor. Cobra pose, perhaps a little bit more pressure in the hands there to lift a little higher. And roll back. Child's pose, buttocks to your heels. From here and in your own time, making your way into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Anchoring your hands into the mat, lightly pushing the floor down and away so your hips can drift up high, thighs and shins back in space. And invite your head to fully relax, heavy, toward the floor. Stepping your toes together here at the back of the mat. Very slowly raise the right leg up and back, down, dog splits. On your exhale, a core lunge in the air. Down, dog splits, breathing in. Right foot stepping up in between your hands, left knee to the floor, low lunge. Keep your fingertips down here, breathe in deeply, open the chest. On your exhale, walk your hands back, work towards straightening your right leg, Ardha Hanuman. Alternating between the two with your breath, low lunge, heart lifts. Half splits, right quads firm. Once more now, waiting for your breath to prompt your movement. So there's an energetic momentum to your movement on the wave of your breath. As you move forward into your lunge, raise your left knee, runner's lunge, and we'll take a twist, circling your right hand forward and up toward the ceiling, back, down and round. We'll do 2 more large circles. Moving at a nice unhurried pace. Right hand down, fingertips down, just forward of the top edge of your mat. Tuck your left toes and transition into a supported warrior 3. So fingertips down, float your left leg up, hips level, 2 straight legs, and then just lightly step forward, top edge of the mat. Take a halfway lift, breathe in, fold and release. Twice more with your breath, inhale, and feel free to come all the way up your legs to get that extension through your spine, folding as you breathe out. Keep breathing. Rising to stand on your in-breath. Exhaling, hands to prayer at your heart center, moment of pause. Next breath in, arms overhead, Surya Namaskar A. Exhale your forward fold, soft bend in the knees as you fold. Inhale, lengthening, opening the chest. Exhale, hands down, step back to your version of plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale to the floor. Bhujangasan, Cobra pose. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Toes step together at the back of your mat. Left leg rises on your in-breath. Core lunge in the air. Breathe out, dome the spine. Inhale, down dog splits. Exhale, step up, low lunge, right knee to the floor, staying on the fingertips, breathing in. Exhale, half splits, Ardha Hanuman. Gliding between the two, move softly in your hip joints. So any over effort will be revealed in your breath. So tune closely in, keep it smooth. Runner's lunge now for your twist. Raise your right knee, left arm circles. Feeling the fullness of each breath through the movement. 2 more circles there through the left arm. And fingertips to the floor top edge of your mat, preparing for supported warrior 3, floating your right leg, and then stepping forward, top edge of the mat. Take a halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold and release. Twice more, inhale. And exhale, just movement and breath. Last one. As you lift up, open the throat, look forward. As you fold in, relax your face, drop your head. Rise to stand on your in-breath, arms sweep overhead. And then settle your hands to prayer at your heart center, pause. Surya Namaskar A, arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Swan dive forward and fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Take an extra breath. Lower on your exhale to the floor. Bhujangasan, Cobra pose. Feel the curve of your spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Toes step together, right leg rising as you breathe in. Core lunge in the air, breathe out. Inhale, down dog splits. On your exhale now, step up to runner's lunge, right foot in between your hands, left leg stays straight. Inhale here, on the fingertips. Exhale, lift the hips and pulse to a pyramid variation there. Back to runner's lunge, pulsing between the two. Raise the hips. You're working towards straightening that right leg, but doesn't need to be fully straight. Return to your runner's lunge for your twist. Taking one large circle with your right arm. And land the hands, walking around to your left now. Spread leg forward fold, 3 breaths, fingertips down. Halfway lift. Exhale and fold. 2 strong straight legs, weight tipping forward. Same even cadence to your breath. Halfway lift onto the fingertips, nice flat back. Exhale, walk around to your right foot, supported warrior 3. Float the left leg. And you can try hovering the hands here and balance. Fingertips down, we're coming up to stand, left foot steps forward, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer. Arms overhead, Surya Namaskar A. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, step back, plank. Lower on your exhale to the floor. 2 straight legs or 10 toes reaching back, Cobra pose. Downward facing dog. Left side now, toes step together. Left leg rising, breathe in. Wait for your out breath, core lunge, hollow your belly. Down dog splits. Exhale, runner's lunge, left foot steps up. Stay for your in-breath. Exhale, pyramid. Flow between the two and just prioritize a feeling of length and space across the front of your torso. Runner's lunge twist now. One large circle with your left arm. Hands down, walk around to your right, spread leg forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana, halfway lift. And forward fold, stay for a couple of extra breaths. Kneecaps lifting your quad muscles. Loosen the expression in your face. Walking back around to your left foot, supported warrior 3, or no hands, floating the right leg, floating the fingers, and then use your fingers for support to come up to stand. Right foot greets the left, rise tall, and hands to your heart center. We'll keep it flowing, Surya Namaskar A, arms overhead, breathe in. Forward fold, breathing out. Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Exhale, hands down, plank pose. Exhale to the floor. Back bend of your choice. Downward facing dog. Next sequence we'll repeat 3 times. If you feel like your breath starts to get bumpy, simply slow your pace, pause, do less anytime you need to. Toes stepping together, back of the mat, right leg rising as you breathe in. Core lunge in the air as you breathe out. Down dog splits, hips level. Stepping up now, warrior 2, right foot in between your hands. Open the arms out wide, stay for your out breath, ground into your feet. On your in-breath, reverse your warrior, reach up and back. On your exhale, side angle, forearm can rest on your right knee, left arm overhead. Eyes down, hands down, step back, your Vinyasa. Back bend of your choice. Downward facing dog. Toes together, left leg rising, breathe in. Core lunge, breathe out. Down dog splits. Stepping up, warrior 2, take a long stride there, open the arms, torso upright. Get steady, reverse your warrior. Parshva side angle pose. Eyes down, hands down, Vinyasa. Upward dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Right leg rising on your in-breath. Core lunge. Down dog splits. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Side angle pose. Vinyasa, hands down. Keep the gaze forward. Lower to the floor or a hover, upward dog or cobra. Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Left leg rising, breathe in. Core lunge in the air. Down dog splits. Stepping up, Virabhadrasana 2. Spread the arms wide, fingertip to fingertip. Reverse. Side angle. Vinyasa, hands down. Step back and lower. And we'll all meet up in downward facing dog last round in your own time. Starting with the right side, right leg up and back. Just flow with your breath. Warrior two. Reverse. Side angle. Vinyasa. Final side, left side now. There's a rest coming up. Stay with your smooth, silky breath. We'll all meet up in downward facing dog. And when you feel ready, knees to the floor, child's pose. We'll pause 8 to 10 breaths. Let go of any effort in your arms, your shoulders, so there's a nice soft energy around your neck, into your jaw, your mouth. Simply pause and breathe. When you feel yourself breathe in, glide up onto all fours. 2 hands down, just raise your right leg. Core lunge. Reach the right leg back, left arm forward, balance here. Or take that bind, left hand can reach back for your right leg. As you breathe in, extend, releasing. Left hand down now. Pivot your left knee behind you and open your torso to the right. So right arm reaches, right leg extends. And either stay here or if it's available to you, catch your right foot with your right hand. Bending backwards softly through your torso, taking your ears back in space. Release and extend. Hands to the floor. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Stepping the toes together now, right leg rises as you breathe in. Take your core lunge in the air, hollow your belly. Down dog splits, breathing in. And we'll flow it all together, runner's lunge here, onto the fingertips. Take a deep breath in. Pulse to a pyramid, lifting the hips, straightening both legs. Back to your runner's lunge and we'll take a twist. Right arm reaches up, left hand's your foundation. One big circle, with your right hand. Hands down, walk around to your left, spread leg forward fold, 1 cycle of breath. Deep breath in, open. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, 2 strong legs. Walk around to your right foot, warrior 2. Opening up, standing tall. On your in-breath, reverse your warrior. On your out-breath, side angle. Eyes down, hands down. We step back and lower through a vinyasa. Smooth, even back bend. Slow out-breath delivers you back, downward facing dog. Knees down, so you come onto all fours. Final side now. Left leg reaches back on your in-breath. Core lunge, breathe out. Left leg straight back behind you, right arm forward. And take that option if you like. Catching your left foot if it's available. Opening through the right shoulder. Inhale, release and extend. Right hand to the floor, pivot on your right knee now. We'll balance here, left arm reaches up. Left leg hovers. And option left hand to your left foot for a mini heart opener. Breathe in here, gently curving back. Breathe in, release and extend. And when you're ready, left hand to the floor, downward facing dog. Toes step together, left leg rising, breathe in. Core lunge in the air, breathe out. Down dog splits. Stepping your left foot up now to your hands, runner's lunge. Onto the fingertips, pulse to a pyramid as you breathe out, fold in. Return to runner's lunge for your twist. Right hand's your foundation, left arm circles. Left hand to the floor, walking around to your right, 2 straight legs, wide-legged forward fold, halfway lift. Exhale, fold between your legs. Stay with your breath, halfway lift. And walk around. Warrior 2 on the left side now. Coming upright, torso straight up and down. Reverse your warrior. Side angle, Parshvakonasana. Eyes down, your hands down, Vinyasa. And we'll all meet up in downward facing dog. Hopefully you're feeling warm, your breath smooth. Take a few moments if you need to recalibrate. Invite your body to feel still. And stepping your toes together here, right leg rising as you breathe in. We'll skip the core lunge. On your exhale, right foot forward in between your hands for lizard pose. So heel your right foot over to the right lane, hands on the inside of your right foot. So your right knee is going to hug the upper right arm there. Left knee can softly come down to the floor. And just simply pause. See if you can lightly engage the base of your left glutes. So you're not dumping into your hips too much with the weight of your torso. And keeping your abdominals buoyant. And then reframe your right foot and toe heel your right foot all the way over to the left lane. Pick up your left knee and slide your left knee up to the pinky toe side of your right foot and sit for a twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. If you need to modify here, you can extend your left leg out straight. So we'll begin with an open twist, twisting to your left, taking the left fingertips behind you. Reach the right arm up toward the sky. And as you exhale, revolve to your left. And just settle either your elbow or your arm straight down there on the inside of your right leg. Notice if you can improve the quality of your breath. And feel free to stay here or deepen your twist, revolving and twisting to your right now. Right fingertips behind you, and your left elbow can hinge to the outside of your knee, or you can just hug your knee there, staying tall through your spine. And one more full breath in. And exhale to release for cross-legged forward fold, placing your right shin in front of your left shin here and feel even on your sit bones. Reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. We're here for about 8 breaths. And feel free to curve and dome your spine, so you're just feeling very relaxed in your upper body, avoiding any pulling in the low back or overreaching. Eyes can gently close. And walking your hands back. From here, we're going to make our way into downward facing dog, any which way you'd like to arrive there. Perhaps you walk over your legs, or just get your legs out of the way to step back. Downward facing dog for the left side. Give a little pedal out through the heels. And raise your left leg up and back. Breathe in. Left foot stepping up for lizard pose. Walking the left foot over into the left lane, hands on the inside of your left foot. And then just judge for yourself. You need to have the left knee over the ankle there, and a diagonal line from your right hip to your right knee. So avoid any over effort here or having to stretch really deeply. You're already warm in your body. Just being kind to your hips. You can explore a little bit of movement or stay still here for a few more breaths. And just slowly coming back onto the fingertips. Your left foot's going to walk over into your right lane now. And right knee lifts and the right knee slides up next to the pinky toe side of your left foot for an open twist. Right fingertips behind you, left hand reaches toward the sky. And exhale to twist. So any twist really that feels available to you here, doesn't need to be this version of a twist. And you can stay here in this nice open twist, or you can twist a little deeper around to your left now, switching the hands. And your fingertips, your elbow there, just for support rather than leverage to pull you around. See if you can just consciously lift through the side waist, the low back spine, expand the ribs as you breathe in, and then twist. Returning to center, cross-legged forward fold, placing your left shin in front of your right. Once you've arranged your legs, reach the arms up overhead, and easy forward fold, soft in your body, easeful breath. Bow in. And then just allow your hips to soften even more so there doesn't feel like there's any gripping. One more smooth breath in. And exhale, hands walk back. We're going to move on to our backs now. Middle of the mat, grab an extra layer if you need to. As your body starts to cool down, we'll set up for bridge pose. Taking your heels close to your sit bones, feet hip distance apart, arms alongside your body. And as you breathe in, reach your arms overhead, same time raise the hips. Feel free to bend the elbows into cactus arms if you've got tight shoulders there. On your out breath, return your hands to the floor, lower your buttocks. Inhale, arms overhead, lifting up into bridge. Feeling of a light engagement through the base of the glutes. Exhale, hands to the floor, lower down. And this time we'll hold our bridge, arms overhead, raise the hips. Any comfortable position with the arms. Gazing down over the chest, see your ribs expanding with the flow of your breath. On your out breath, return to the floor, arms forward. A moment of pause, and then gather the knees in toward your chest. Little rock side to side. And then both feet to the floor. And then from here, I'll cycle through big toe pose, Supta Padangustasana, and a hip groin stretch. But if you have an inversion practice and you'd like to get upside down more actively, you can do that now. And if you're following me, keep the left foot on the floor and extend your right heel up toward the ceiling, interlacing your fingers behind the back of your right leg. Push up through the balls of your toes, curl your toes back toward your face. So just aligning yourself here, your right knee should be pointing toward your right shoulder. And then if you'd like a little bit more sensation, you can take the left leg out straight. Left leg and right leg stay active. See if you can calm your out breaths, extending their length. And then go ahead, re-bend your left knee, foot to the floor for a hip groin stretch, right ankle to your left knee. Thread your hands behind the back of your left thigh and just catch a hold. Float the feet, draw the left thigh back toward you. Relax through your right inner groin so you've got this comfortable external rotation. And if it's possible, just rest your head back. Relax your throat and your jaw. And then release 2 feet to the floor. Left side now. Left leg reaches up. Hands behind the back of your left leg. Leveling out through your hips. Left knee pointing toward your left shoulder now. And if it's possible to relax your shoulders there, slip the shoulder blades down your spine. Rest your head. And you can experiment with extending your right leg out straight now. So you get that feeling you're scissoring your legs away from one another. And if you're upside down and moving through an alternative flow here, we have one more posture, and then we'll all meet up. So if you need to counterpose, just making your way there now, either a twist, a child's pose, a fish pose. And for those of you with me, right knee bends, right foot to the floor, left ankle, top of your right knee for a hip groin stretch. You know where you're going. Just go through that same ritual of softening in your body once you arrive in the pose, tuning in, noticing where you can feel sensation, exploring easing off, perhaps going a little deeper. 2 more deep breaths. And release. So both feet to the floor here, Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle pose. If you like taking support in this posture, you can take blankets or blocks on either side of your outer hips, thighs. Soles of the feet together, knees out wide. A straight line through your spine. Just placing one hand over your belly, one hand over your heart. And give yourself 3 deep breaths out. Feel free to make those open mouth sighs, a signal to your body to down-regulate itself. And then just notice if you can relax a little bit more through your back body. Those of you with tighter hips might find that you have quite an exaggerated arch through your low back. Just notice if you can make yourself a little longer through the spine. Soften through the low back, kidney area. And feel the wave of your breath underneath your hands, belly rising, and then your chest. And in that feeling of deflation, your body slowly letting go. And very quietly drawing the knees up toward the ceiling and transitioning into Shavasana or seated meditation. making yourself completely comfortable and really gifting yourself this time to pause, be still, and allowing things to be just as they are. Letting your body breathe you as you rest and let go. And with your body still and comfortable, letting your awareness sweep through your body, letting go of any obvious areas of restraint, tightness, feeling a dissolving sensation inside your shoulders, your hips, your whole body receding back into the support of the floor. And resting here for the next few minutes. And gently, gently begin to drift your awareness back. And before opening your eyes, just sense this calm stillness you've cultivated. And know that this is your natural, normal state. always available to you, whatever is happening around you. Take a long, slow breath in. Wake your body up with your breath. Bringing some movement to your body. And if you are lying back there, just bending the knees, taking your feet to the floor. And roll gently out to your right side. Take this moment to pause, to open the eyes. Adjust to your surrounds, and then just slowly, slowly drag yourself all the way back up to sit. Thank you so much for joining me on your mat today. Hope you're all keeping well. Namaste.